everyone, my name is Rachel. Welcome to your new moon in Capricorn solar eclipse reading and astrology forecast. This new moon is in 4 degrees of Capricorn, and depending on where you're located, the solar eclipse is occurring on the 25th or 26th of December. In Pacific Standard Time, this will be happening at 9:13 p.m. on Christmas Day. So a solar eclipse only happens during a new moon. The effects of the solar eclipse can be felt for up to a few weeks or even up to a few months. With the solar eclipse happening during a new moon, this will be dealing with taking care of unfinished personal business, getting honest with ourselves, and planting seeds for the future. And with this new moon in Capricorn, there is going to be a strong focus on new beginnings regarding our careers, achievements, reputations, and accountabilities. This will be a good time for setting our intentions and goals for the future, making solid commitments, working on our self-discipline, self-growth, and self-mastery, and recognizing our responsibilities and the limitations that we have set forth for ourselves. And recognize that we can free ourselves from these limitations by exploring the deeper aspects of what it is we truly want and desire in our experiences. We can build a solid and secure foundation and nurture our dreams in a more realistic and holistic way. This new moon is calling us to renew, redo, or start fresh with our lives. We have a chance to make important changes that will benefit us. There does need to be an ending in order for something else to start anew. We may be called to give up something in order to move forward in a new chapter of our lives. Even if we don't recognize what this new beginning is going to bring for us, this is calling for us to surrender to the unknown. The new moon in Capricorn is in conjunction with Jupiter and is forming a trine to Uranus. This can bring in a sense of relief, release, hope, enthusiasm, confidence, excitement, growth, improvement, progress, and knowing where our limitations are. Now, let's get into the reading. So I have already shuffled these cards. I used 2 different decks here, and a few of these cards did come out twice, so you may notice the same kind of cards that are appearing in this reading. Anyways, we have here Past Lives, which is the Moon card, 10 of Cups in reverse, Sorrow, which is the 9 of Swords, 4 of Cups, 8 of Swords, and 9 of Swords. The Sun and the Moon are in conjunct with Jupiter at 5 degrees of Capricorn, and they are also in conjunction with the South Node at 8 degrees. There is a release and letting go at this time. This has been an emotional time, and now it's time to release the imprisonment, the burdens, the anxiety, the sorrows, the upsets, the doubts, the insecurities, and the fears, because new energies are coming through and coming in. Let go of what no longer serves you. It is time for some things to expire because they have already served their purpose and they are no longer needed energetically to connect with. There is a reset, a new start, and a completion that's taking place where we are having to let go of the old cycles and old chapters so that the new can come in. With the South Node that's sitting here, we are having to release things from the past, release karma from past lives, and to end karmic contracts and end certain soul contracts. Past issues can be brought up that needs letting go of. Saturn is the ruler of this eclipse. Saturn represents the limitations, blockages, and obstacles that we can experience. Despite all this, it does force us to mature, evolve, and step into our power. We can overcome the obstacles and face life's challenges through the wisdom that we receive. Saturn is at home in Capricorn. Capricorn is about the work, the responsibilities, the obligations, your profession, your job, your titles, your status, what it is you do in this world. So we're having to release certain structures and responsibilities that we no longer need. There is an opportunity to purge and to let go of certain things once and for all. And we are being called to move forward into a new area of how we do things and into new areas of our mastery. Here we have the Two of Wands, slowing down, which is the Knight of Pentacles, Four of Swords, the Strength, and the Three of Wands. If you've been tired of stress, this is saying to take a break and to take some time to rest and relax. You can also take this time to reflect on the things you have wondered or are confused about. Find an environment for yourself that brings you peace and harmony. Make the time for yourself and allow the healing process to do its job. This is also saying to stand strong, be powerful, be brave with how you show up in the world. You recognize your strength through life's challenges and how you are still able to move forward. Through all the hardships that you have gone through, things are finally going to be paying off and you will be rewarded for what you've earned. Positive karma is what's coming back, and you will receive the gifts for all the perseverance, the dedication, and hard work that you put in. If things have been delayed or denied for you, this has come to an end. Things have been a long time coming, and you've had the patience. The seeds have already been planted. Now it's time for you to just relax and everything will develop and fall into place. If there are any decisions that you have had to hold off on, or were unable to make a decision on because it wasn't the right time and it wasn't in divine timing, well, this new moon solar eclipse is going to give you that push to move forward. Uranus will be bringing in the resources that you need in order to make things happen. We have here the Fool, the Judgment, and turning in, which is the Four of Cups. So Mercury is at 25 degrees of Sagittarius and is approaching a conjunction to the galactic center at 27 degrees of Sagittarius. This is an opportunity to take a leap of faith by leaving the past behind. The universe is supporting you with new possibilities and new beginnings that are ready to be emerged. Trust your intuition and trust that the universe is bringing you forth on this new positive path. New ideas, new plans, and new visions may show up. This will be a great opportunity to reset our goals and intentions. Balance and strength are coming forth with this new beginning. Jupiter is in conjunction with this new moon. Jupiter will be bringing in opportunities of self-growth, expansion, and some things that we can build on. There is this initiation that is very powerful and very fated that continues to grow and expand. This eclipse is bringing in a turning point in your life for big endings and new beginnings. Realize that you're ready for more and you're ready for the next chapter in your life. Here is the Justice card, Transformation, which is the Death card, Change, which is the Wheel of Fortune, and the Wheel, which is also the Wheel of Fortune. So with Mars at 24 degrees of Scorpio, it is making supportive connection to Pluto and Saturn. This is a very powerful force energy. This is a passionate drive of change and transformation on the things you've been creating, working on, or building up on. This Mars in Scorpio has brought upon this death and rebirth. Things had to die off and let go of in order to be transformed. Life is continuously changing, evolving, dying, and being reborn. This is a very forceful push to transform your life and to pull you in the direction that's for your highest good. Very fated events are set forth during this time. This eclipse is going to be in a trine with Uranus and Taurus. Uranus is the planet that brings about great change and liberation. It shakes us out of our circumstances, and this can be disrupted at times. But because Uranus is in a harmonious trine with this eclipse, this will show up in a more gentle and positive way. This will bring in a sense of transformation and a major reset. Things are needed to be changed, and adjustments are needed to be made. Things are going to change for the better, and the changes do happen no matter what. Take a chance on something new. There is an opportunity to make great changes and to set your intentions and plans for this next coming year. And finally, we have here the Eight of Wands, Inner Voice, which is the High Priestess, the Source, which is the Ace of Wands, ordinariness, which is the Eight of Pentacles, the High Priestess again, the Magician, and the Hermit. This is saying to pay attention to the inner guidance, intuition, and wisdom that may be coming in. You may be receiving an important message, revelation, or truth, whether it's conscious or unconscious. If you're beginning something new and are needing some inspiration, take the time to retreat, get grounded, go in within, and listen to that inner voice so that you can receive this higher wisdom. Some of the information or messages may be very helpful and beneficial. When we meditate, we can go in and ask ourselves, what is going to satisfy our needs? What is going to give us satisfaction and comfort? And what is it that's going to nourish our soul? There could be signs and synchronicities that show up. You can make the changes, set the new intentions, and set new goals and new plans based off the information that you do receive and what's being shown to you. Trust the changes that are unfolding. These are very positive changes. This is also a great time for creating and manifesting. Set your intentions for which direction you're ready to head towards to next, and the commitments you're ready for in the long term. A wish that you have been longing to have come true and have held on to for some time has finally come into fruition. Because we have a South Node in conjunction with the eclipse, your spiritual gifts that you have forgotten, neglected, or were not even aware of may be coming back for you. This is a time to develop those gifts and to utilize them in new, exciting, and innovative ways. These gifts may be extraordinary. When you allow your intuition and your spiritual gifts to guide you, this will be very beneficial, and the situations that you encounter will be far easier to deal with. Thank you all for watching. This is Rachel from Light of the Flame. Many blessings, love, and light to you all. Have a wonderful holiday and a Merry Christmas.